Good day all, the early morning video cast from the Awakened Brave. I received a message about 4 AM this morning coming from a friend and viewer who lives in the States, and so obviously the time difference. And so generally what I'll do is, because I get up about 7, then I'll make a cup of coffee and I'll just sit up in bed and I'll listen to an audio or video or something. And so I started to listen to this video, and I'll tell you what this video is called. You might want to look at it. It's called Hans Wilhelm, Reincarnation, Why Are We Here? Spirit Possession, and something else. I can't see what something else is. And so I listened to the first 15 minutes so far, and 5 minutes in, I'm already taking objection to it. And I'm going to tell you why. Because, frankly, I get a bit sick of it's all love, it's all love. Oh, we've come here to find love, and we've come here to get challenged and to see if we can find love. And when we are sitting in a row waiting to be incarnated again, then we make pacts with friends and we say, you come down and challenge me, yeah? And so I can become a better person through you. And this person's saying that, you know, all these people that challenge you, you know, don't think of them as being nasty people. Think of them as being your friends. And what they're doing, they're trying to give you a little bit of a helping hand so you can have grace and see God. Okay, let's have a few scenarios, shall we? Your friend, one of them up there, makes a pact with you, I'll help you, and murders your family. Thank you! Oh, please! Somebody gets violently drunk and attacks you with a bottle and scars your face for life. Thank you! Thank you! Really appreciate that. People, you know, I'm grimacing at the ridiculous sickness of it, because we so desperately want to believe that it's all love. Everything around us tells us that it's not all love. It tells me that there's an equilibrium in this universe. Look for darkness, you can find it. It'll give it you on a plate. Look for love and light, you can find that too. It's all there. Why is it that we've been given choices? We have choices to engage with whatever we want. Why is there only one objective? It's to get back to the light and to love. There's lots of people on this planet that love hate. They love murder. They love mayhem. They love rape. They love intimidation. They love all this stuff. You see, so what are we doing then when we're looking at love? And we are looking at the concept of love. That is their greatest desire. That's what gives them pleasure. They get great satisfaction from it. Just like some Bible bashing fool can go to church and get great satisfaction from that. If we look at it this way, and by the way, again, I'm getting a bit tired of non-engagement. When I'm making these videos and I'm saying something, goodness me, I'll get to that in a bit. But let's just say then, for those of us that have seen Westworld, where you've got this manufactured arena, playground, where robots have been created, and it's set in cowboy days. And so what rich people do, they pay to go and play in this game. And these robots are very, very human-like. It's only until that you cut them open that you see all the robot shit inside. But there's hookers in the saloons, and there's baddies, so you can gunsling and you can kill them. And so it seems to me that this is a Westworld. It's where people come to be able to do whatever they want to do. whatever rocks their boat. It's all out there. You can rape children if you want to. You can kill old grannies and rob them if you want to. You can set up charities and help people all your life if you want to. It's all there. Why does it all have to be just about love and challenging you so you find love and you can go back to God and God's love? Well, it just don't seem right. If God's all love, it's all beautiful, then why did he create such a hellhole here, potentially? Why didn't he create something where there isn't murder and there isn't, you know, paedophilia and there's not that sort of stuff? Because we're not going to get involved with that, lads. But, you know, there's a few other challenges for you. You know, you can climb a few mountains and you can dive on some wrecks and you can become a famous downhill skier, and there's risks in that. You can break your neck and all this sort of thing. But we're not going to put you into a realm whereby your father or your uncle can sexually assault you from when you're 3 or 4 years old. We're not going to do that to you. But they do, don't they? It does. It is here. Is that all love? Again, when you're 4 years old or 6 years old, however old, and your uncle is raping you, thank you for this experience, to love God, to forgive everybody. For the rest of my life, I'm carrying the trauma of that sickness. Thanks. Really, I want to take hold of the neck of these people that speak this bollocks. And I want to give them a good fucking shaking. And then I want to take them down the local gay bar and tie them up. And so all these gays can have their way with them. And see if they've got gratitude to God. I wonder. So this is the thing, isn't it? You know, I look at all this stuff and you know, how many times have I let out a sigh? How many times they'll just go, they're just not using their rational mind. They really aren't. They're just picking something and building a fantasy around it. Has this person been buggered at 5 years old? Probably not. Has he had anything so terrible happen in his life? Probably not. And yet he wants to proclaim that's a reality for everybody, and he wants to say to you that if your mother hangs herself, you know, when you're a child and you walk in the room and you see it, that's for you. It's for your benefit. Can't you see? It's all love. It's not right, people. And I just add it to the prevailing sickness of this place. That's all I can see. I see a sickness of the mind. I see a sickness in so many facets of the human being. And so the only thing that I can conclude as a rational human being is that it isn't all love. And if these are some sort of challenges to bring the love out in us, then the thing that set this up is one sick motherfucker. Just like Jehovah in the Old Testament, one sick motherfucker. Yeah? Okay, so moving on to another subject now. I made a video about the triple cripples. 1 comment out of 51 views. 0 thumbs up. I don't care for the thumbs up, so I've took that facility down. If anybody wants to show appreciation and just say, I like this video, easy. Yeah? Say something, people. I mean, this is what my channel's about. It's about inspiring you into different ways of thinking. Just to hear now and again, that triggered me, that inspired me, that was useful, that was kind of interesting. Just a few lines, people, for God's sake. So anyway, 51 views and 1 comment. Now I find that really perplexing. I considered that was a pretty interesting video, looking at it from the perspective, being a bit funny, the triple cripple, and then looking at it from the facets whereby their tongue don't work, their minds don't work, their hearts are black, all these things. Think about it. What's the ramifications of it? Is there any reality in that? Have you ever thought about it before? Is it an interesting concept? Do you not find it remotely interesting that I should have that concept? You'd be thinking, Aaron's the last person to love the trolls and to try to do the good by the trolls. What's happened to Aaron? Is he turned into a pussy? What are your thoughts? Is there anything going down? I'm not going to continue to do this. I'm telling you, people. I'm tired of it, really. You know, I may as well just be shouting out into the fucking wilderness on that balcony, hadn't I? You wouldn't think that I'm putting this out to the fucking world on a platform that they can access so easily and so readily, and they can communicate and engage with so easily and so readily. They don't have to go anywhere, they barely have to do anything. Okay, so having another rant as usual. Do you forgive me? Do you think that I have any reason or rhyme for this? I mean, what do you want from me? What does anybody want from people that put videos up? They spend hours and hours and hours putting videos up to communicate with the masses out there, to help them, to engage with them, and what happens? Nothing. Barely anything happens. What do you expect from people then? Do you expect that there's going to keep being a video there the next day, the next day, the next day, just to serve you, when you can't give a flying? You don't want to show no gratitude, you don't want to show no interest, you don't want to give a perspective, you don't want to do nothing. What do you want to do, really? You just want to take from all of these people. When you realise that all these people, they're putting their time and effort and they've got good intention and goodwill behind what they do, isn't that deserving a little bit of appreciation now and again? A little bit of engaging. Do you not think that they want to hear a perspective? Now, I said I'm not interested in opinions. I'm not interested in opinions. They're like arseholes. Everybody's got one. What I'm interested in is people's experience. That's what I'm interested in. You tell me something. Have you had a similar experience? Have you had a very different experience? My DMT experiences. Anybody want to share any of their shit with me? No. My experience is about spirituality and, you know, peeping through the veil of this dimension. Does anybody want to share anything? No. Does anybody ever want to share anything? Invariably not. So your decisions, people. If you like these videos and if you want me to continue, I really need a little bit more. You know, otherwise I'm looking for a change of lifestyle. Because obviously what I'm doing just isn't serving people, really. It can't be serving people. Some people out of the blue say, I've been watching your site 2 years and I've never ever made a comment. But, you know, I just want to tell you that, you know, I appreciate your videos. Great. If you don't want to put comments down, then email me. Once every few months, email me. That was an interesting video, Aaron. Yeah, it really got me thinking. And it's opened up another arena in my mind, given me another perspective, and now I'm starting to understand how this philosophy stuff works. Anything like this. Anything.